Hello and welcome back to the Critically Clueless. I'm a monk, and today we are back in Crusader Kings 3, continuing our God playthrough. Now we're quite far into this playthrough now. I did plan 10 episodes, hoping to see how, our playthrough would kind of like play out, especially as we created an ultimate kind of character. We're going to have extremely strong children and heirs, and I'm wondering just how this is all going to play out. Now we have got the Kingdom of Valhalla, very soon to be the Empire. I do actually need an empire name as well, so if anyone watching this episode has a good idea for what our empire should be called, let me know down in the comments. We have Kingdom Valhalla, so yeah, like I said, interested to know what you guys think on that. We are currently 60 years old. Now, for anyone that's played this game, anything could happen after 50. We do have a huge amount of buffs that should increase our life, long into, I'm hoping 70, 80 plus. I've actually had 104 before, although I certainly didn't have half of the perks that I have here, so I'm wondering just how old we can actually go. But yeah, it could end very, very soon, but we're going to see how this plays out. I should also point out that it is extremely bad weather down in England right now, especially the south of England where I am currently. So if you pick up anything weather related, I do apologize, but I kind of want to get this episode recorded because it's going to stick with us for at least another week. So, things have to happen. So yeah, let's continue where we are now. We are in the process of conquering England. Yeah, that's exactly where we are in the process of conquering England. We can't create an empire just yet, although we can have yet another kingdom, the Kingdom of Brittany. That's something we're going to have to do regardless. What else can we do right now? We've got a huge ton of duchies that we can also create. We've got certainly enough money to get these duchies underway. Maybe creating these duchies are probably a good idea. Pass them off to our heirs. We certainly have enough of those. And we do get a huge ton of prestige for doing so as well. So that's a plus. So let's do that. Let's create a load of duchies, give ourselves a load of prestige. Now, it's prestige that we're going to have by the end of this would be insane. Don't normally bother too much with duchies, to be fair. I'm normally worrying about, just how much cash I actually have. Although cash really isn't a problem here. I did actually have someone comment on my videos telling me that whenever they play a playthrough, what they actually do is they pause the game, they go to every other kingdom in the world and have those kingdoms send them money. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? I like it though. Devious. Not something I've actually tried or done myself so far. Most of my playthroughs have been on the channel, to be fair, so there we go. We created ourselves yet another kingdom as well, the Kingdom of Brittany. That's going to be slightly problematic because even after we have an empire, we're still going to have that kingdom. And of course, that also means we're on a way of having multiple empires as well. When you get to multiple empires, that's when potentially you have issues within the family. But I think creating 4 kingdoms so far within this playthrough, I think that's pretty cool. I think we're doing numbers, which is great. I do need to get rid of some of these provinces that we have. We currently have 41 out of the 26 were allowed, so that's a lot. So I do need to sort that out. We obviously have far too many duchies as well, so that's going to cause tension. We certainly shouldn't be having all of these duchies. the Northern Isles. And lastly, the Isles, and there we go, that is every single title we could create, and we have got a huge amount of prestige for doing so. Let's have a look. Do we have any unlanded? He is most certainly landed. He could probably use a duchy title. I don't think I have given him a duchy title. I think he just, you know, I think he's a lord. We can give him earldoms. I guess we'll give him the High Chief. Oh, wait, is that my area? I don't want to make him the High Chief of my own area. He is also a vassal, so we don't need to worry about him. Again, we have another vassal right there. Oh, she's pregnant. Nice. We have one of our heirs pregnant. Going to continue our line. My daughter. I need to find my daughter of 26 a spouse. That's actually quite important. Oops. Let's go down to traits. We will try and find inheritable traits. Make it matrimonious. That way everything falls under ourselves. 25. I reckon that works out well. There we go. We will do that. She absolutely needed an heir. Ah, there we go. Odin Monkson Clueless. He's currently 23, has no heir. Find a spouse. Absolutely need to do that. We're going to go for alliance power. Is there anyone that we're going to be able to... Oh, hold on. We still have that filter on, don't we? Let's turn that off because I don't really care about that so much. We do care about alliance power though. We need someone that we can actually start producing heirs with. I think that would be a good idea. 17 probably works out quite well. And inferior, but still that's someone that we can call on. It has 800 troops almost. So let's do that. And also unlanded. Didn't realize this guy was unlanded. Stats aren't perfect, but they will do. Let's shift off some of our grant titles. There we go. That's what we want to do. Grant some titles. We've got a load of earldoms that we can give to somebody. Let's see how that works. Oh, we gave him one too many, but it's fine. At least he actually has them. He's also a vassal now too. I like the fact that he's only 23. Uh, 17 and unlanded, meaning that he can have some jazz. Let's... Oh, game didn't want me to target him then. It still doesn't. The game's glitching out. That's so annoying. I'm trying to open up the menu so I can actually grant him lands and grant him a wife, or, you know, at least look for a spouse, but the game just does not want me to do that. Game's glitched out. We'll have to do that or try and continue that a little bit later in this episode. I would say someone remind me to do it in this episode, but I don't think you're going to. In fact, I can't do anything. Oh, that's so annoying. How do we get this to Let's just do that. Let's just leave it as it is. We'll let it play out. I literally couldn't even get a war to be going up and going there. Oh, your daughter has died? That's not cool. Oh, Odin, how could this? Oh, well, that's really not cool. I'm pretty sure that was the one I just tried to marry as well, or marry off, should I say. Let's see how things are now. Hey, we can finally actually bring things up. That's good. Has our prowess degraded here, guys? I feel like our prowess has gone down. That's not cool. We do have a decent amount of dread, though. Okay, so we can find a spouse. Brilliant. Again, we're going to go for alliance power. We want someone of age or close. I thought we'd already got her married. To be fair, that might have been a slightly different one. We also get an alliance, but I think we've already got that. Let's try that anyway. Let's also make him landed. Grant titles. We still have 10 more than we should. We don't have 10 to give. We only have 1 to give. There we go. We've got a few more now. High Chieftain. We can give him a single High Chieftain, surely. Oh, we gave him 2. Oh, we gave him 3 because I think the Northern Isles was one as well. Let's take Northumberland off, give him the 2. There we go. And we have also found him someone. And was he the last one we had? I believe he... Oh, this guy's unlanded, so we mustn't be giving him one. Educate child. Hey, I will become the ward. That's kind of cool. This is my spouse. We need to make sure that we are trying to have more children. That's the whole point of what we're doing anyway. Grant titles. We can grant a chieftain. There you go, he's now a duke. Grant titles. East Anglia and Chieftain of Brittany. I should probably keep them separate, to be fair, especially as I have the Kingdom of Brittany as well to give. There we go, we have yet another duke. This is going to cause absolute havoc when we die, unless we do things, you know, slightly right. We're going to have to see how this goes. Grant titles. There we go. He is an L. Grant titles once again. There we go. Just trying to get rid of some of these duchies. We do have far too many duchies. They do need to be spread out. So I just think that it makes sense. He is already a duke. And that guy we don't need to worry about just yet. Okay, so wars. Wars must be had. You know what? He doesn't have a terrible amount of troops right here. So if we conquer... Oh, we can't conquer. Why can't we conquer? There will be a reason. We are under a truce. That sucks. Okay, so where else can we try and grab? Ah, perfect. We can actually do these guys. Again, they don't have a terrible amount of troops, which is really good for us. Let's try and go against Wessex as well. Again, I think we're currently... No, we can actually go against Wessex. They do have slightly more troops at 4,500, however, so we're going to try and do both of those wars at the same time. Could be a little bit tricky. We got more. We should have more than enough troops. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got 3 armies. I'm going to send... Oosh. I was going to send. I feel like possibly we should pop them all together. Let's do that. What I could do is actually hire some more mercenaries. Select a new commander. We are set as a commander. Let's go down here. See if we can take on a few of these armies that are down here. My daughter has had a daughter. Very cool. Oh no, we are losing this war. That is not cool. Okay, so we lost, quite frankly. That's what happened there, which really isn't good. We lost quite a bit. Let's pop back up here. Try and resync up with our troops. Okay, all of our troops are finally together once again. Gonna merge the armies into one army. Still thinking about hiring some mercenaries rather quickly. We'll see how this goes though. Now we do need to very quickly handle this. We have another thing that has popped up, but we can call allies. Now remember, for defensive wars, it doesn't cost any influence whatsoever. So it's the uprising that we want to squash. It's kind of one of the main reasons I try and get allies, is basically for those defensive wars. It's so useful. That's everyone except in the call to arms. Let's pop down here, try and win this battle if we can. We won a battle, not the battle we wanted. There we go, we won that as well. Now we need to come up here. These battles are probably more important than owning the land right now. We do need to get a couple of these territories back, but winning these battles are really, really important. You do get a lot of war score for winning those battles as well. Let's conquer this back. Only takes 2 months. We do, of course, have siege weapons, which is why, it's a little bit quicker. There we go. We got one. There is another captured territory here as well. We'll try and get that. Let's pop down and take these. There's a couple of people trying to get a castle. They're not going to do that. I believe this is their capital, so I wonder if we can quickly pop down here. Oh, hello, let's see. You have become so brave, so strong, wise word describing all love for me. Who have you become? My child. Cool, cool, cool. So we got another daughter. And then my daughter has just had a daughter as well. So we have got a significant army up and over here. So let's try and take care of them. They are also capturing land. We wanted to make sure they didn't do that. I think we did actually interrupt them successfully, which is very, very handy. Let's pop down here because we did just have a child. Let's make sure they are being educated. There we go, and we won that as well. Oh, we actually captured the leader of Wessex, I believe, which is fabulous news. This was against Kent. Oh, Petty Kingdom of Kent. That's Kent's leader. Okay, we managed to capture that. So that's one war done now. Oh no, that was part of Wessex. Yeah, it was. It was actually his hometown that we managed to capture. Very cool. Are there any other troops around? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and try and capture another castle. This joint multi-war was a little bit messy. I'm not going to lie. A little bit more messy than I would have wanted. We did lose that initial battle, which was, that was problematic. We lost quite a few troops then, had to merge and wasn't able to be as dominant on a battlefield as I wanted to be. With this game, I do say that there's no point in being in a battle that you don't already know you're going to win. So I should have remembered and listened to my own advice there. There we go. Let's take on these guys. They're trying to recapture that area. We don't want them to. Where are our troops? There they are. We'll come up here, try and capture this castle. There is an enemy army nearby. Doesn't seem to be doing too much though. Wait, that just said someone's attempting to win my heart, and I kind of just clicked and didn't actually, look at who exactly that was, but I believe I may be related. How are we doing on this war? I believe we've won this war. We have, there we go. Okay, so Well, I'm happy with that. We just conquered a huge ton of land there. Oh, don't disband because these peasants are winning. Let's look at that. This is a peasant army. We are losing this little war. Ah, he's down here. Well, that's not cool. We actually really are losing that war. I wonder. Let's move the rally point really quickly. Pop it down here. Where's our realm? Military. Your army's mercenaries. There we go. Now that's a lot of troops we just got there. Hop down here. And we will merge all the armies. Now we are 8,000 strong. Let's see what we can actually do against these guys. See if we can. I was hoping to save our allies. We absolutely failed to do so. But let's reconquer Brittany. They conquered a ton of land. Really not cool. Our allies are coming back though and helping us out, which is fantastic. We may have averted a crisis here. We almost lost that war. It looks like we need stronger allies, guys. That wasn't cool. Hey, yeah, why don't you be brave? Very cool. There we go. We have squashed that. Okie dokie. So we won all 3 wars, which is cool. We're now 65 years old. Let's have a little look-see at our factions and see where we are. Oh, Ragnar is against us. Not cool. Let's have a little look-see at him. Can we imprison him? Do we have a significant hook? Use the hook. If we imprison him, he can't go to war against us, right? How are we doing? Too many duchies hold. Well, yeah, we know that. That's an issue. Control is quite low. We do have a huge ton of kingdom management to kind of like work. We do have a few wars that we can declare though. Titles that can be created. The Empire of Britannia. It's official, guys. We now have enough land to create ourselves an empire. Really happy we've actually got here, to be fair. This is absolutely what we were looking for. We hold 76 of the 75 de jure counties that we need. It does cost us 500 gold in order to get there, and it gives us 500 prestige. Absolutely delighted that we managed to grab that. We're now an empire, guys. So again, once again, if you have an idea of what I should call my empire, let me know down in the comments, because we are looking at an emperor right now. Very cool. There are a few more lands for us to grab up, however, so we do need to make sure we do get that and sort that out. Let's have a look at our lifestyle options. We have 5 that we need. What should we do? Where should we go? Engineered for Destruction is very good. Siege weapon effectiveness plus 40%. Absolute good one. Organized March, which means we have better movement speed. I also quite like that. Toughness of our skirmishes, that's probably a good one to be fair. Retreat loss, we don't seem to do that. Live off the land is quite important. Stricter organization, increased control, probably a good one again. Let's do that one. And 2, Kushti. Okay, so we have all that. We are getting older, and so our prowess is now down to 64, guys. It really is going down. As we are getting older, that is what it is. We have a random chieftain that I'm not related to. Oh, or am I? Am I related to him? I am related to him. Ignore that. There we go. I believe all of my family members are now on my council, which is pretty cool. So let's have a look at my wife. She's not currently pregnant. She is 21, so that's fine. We have another concubine. And again, oh, it does not look happy. And again, this one is not happy either. Let's replace them with a Smiths. Boosh, done. And we will replace yet another one as well. Dismissed. I would quite like to, yeah, we're going to romance. Oh, romance the wife. That wasn't very good, was it? Let's go for making her a witch. How about that? And we're going to grab a couple more concubines up as well. We currently have 15 children. What happened to High Kingdom of Britannia? Very cool. Oh, there's a war that's been declared. That's not good, is it? How bad are things looking? That was because I tried to imprison that guy. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but I did try. It failed, unfortunately. But we've got allies that we can call again. This isn't going to be particularly hard, I don't imagine. I was kind of hoping a little bit of time without war just to, allow things to build up a little minute. But it's fine. It is what it is. Raise our armies once again. Everyone's... Oh, okay, they're cool. Well, that's done apparently. That did not go according to plan for them at all. I believe we still have mercenary power at the moment, so our numbers are actually fudged a little bit. Culture, we are not head of culture just yet. Actually, that was a decision that we made when creating our character. And it was a decision that it was bad for us, ultimately. We made the wrong decision in culture. We're not head of culture, and that is a slight problem. Pass the law, we have now... Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Back again. So, as I was saying, we have Tribal Authority level 4, which is pretty cool. What to do, what to do. I think we've actually done pretty good in this episode, to be fair. Um, getting our empire sorted. We do have a little bit of time needed to pass. We probably have truce and alliances, or truce at least, with these. I think this one's got to be run out or heading that way. Let's have a look, see if we can actually declare war. Hey, our wife is now kushti with us. Let's try and romance her now. Still only 35%. That's a shame. We'll write a poem. We're very good at writing poems. Now let's look at going to war. He has 3,000 troops, which really isn't a lot. We're going to split his kingdom in half right now as well. We have 10,000 troops strong, which is pretty cool. Let's merge that into a single army that we're leading, march straight up and attack his capital. Where are their troops? I don't see their troops anywhere, actually. Let's go ahead and take another castle really quickly. Let's do that. Becomes your soulmate, yay! And we get to lay. Brilliant. Hopefully she's pregnant. That's the plan. The more kids we have, the better. Let's try and take another castle. She is pregnant. Our plan worked perfectly. That could well be our 16th child, our 16th heir. There we go. Let's have a look, see how this war is going. We haven't quite won it yet. Let's pop up here and grab this. This was actually the intended land that we was going for anyway. It should have been something we actually looked at. You name the child Monk. Look at that, we have another child. Excellent. We become friends. I'm pretty sure this is my daughter. We're going to become soulmates. Bit random. And how are we doing on this now? Have we won? We have won. Kushti. Okay, so that is yet more land of Britain that we have successfully acquired. You know what? We're doing pretty good. We haven't got terrible amount left to take. I think in the next episode, we're actually going to completely have the UK under our grasp. And I think that's pretty awesome. I'm going to end this episode here, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and comment your thoughts. Once again, we are looking for a name of the new empire that we have just acquired. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode real soon. Until then, happy gaming.